And then my head wasn't feeling right, and I went to the doctor, and he said, oh, your head's not feeling right. Here, take this. This is a binopicin. It'll make you feel better. I took the binopicin. I didn't feel any better. I wake up one night, my legs are down $10,000 at the craps table. We went back to the doctor and told him, he said, oh, yeah, that's crazy gambling lane syndrome. He said, here, take this pill because, of course, and that should help. And I go, and you know, I woke up one night, and my legs were at the nickel slots, and they were up $100, but I kept hallucinating that I was out on the road opening for Foghat. And he said, oh, yeah, that's opening for Foghat syndrome. You're going to need to take a slow ride reuptake and a COX-3 inhibitor. And I said, whoa, with the COX inhibitor. And he said, I knew you were going to say that because that's your fear of pills talking. And we got a pill for that. It's called neuroconundrum. Jesus Christ, man, it used to be real simple. One pill made you larger and one pill made you small. And if you were small, you got over it and you moved on with your life. Hey, you ever been driving your car and you think to yourself, wow, this could be my job. Thank you, Uber. Hey, you ever been washing a dish and you think to yourself, wow, this could be my job. Thank you, Uber. I'll just wash this dish, all the dishes I can get my hands on, man. Just let everybody bring me dishes and I'm going to wash them. You ever cook a meal for your friends and family and then you serve it to them and then you think to yourself, whoa, this could be my job. Thank you, Uber. What are you doing to me, Uber? What the hell's going on here? You ever been sitting in your cubicle for 8 hours a day at work because that's what you do, and then you think to yourself, wow, this could be my job. I could work at my job for another 8 or 16 hours on top of actually working at my job, and my work can become my life can become my work. Uber, Uber, Uber. Hey, you ever been the leader of Germany and you accidentally invade Poland? Deutschland, Uber, alles. Uber, Uber, Uber. Hey, you ever been pushing a rock up a mountain for all of eternity and you stop and you say to yourself, wow, this could be my job. What the hell are you doing to me, Uber? Coming soon from Uber. Standardized gray uniforms, so whether you're pushing a rock up a hill, accidentally invading Poland, working at your job while working at your job, washing a dish, cooking a meal, or driving your car, you all look the same, part of the Uber team. Uber, we're German and we're coming to get ya. Uber, 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 I made it out of, hey, wow. My heart and soul have been poisoned for so long now. I don't know how it started. I need to step outside my body and dip my rotting spirit into the warm, rushing waves of humanity's caress, absorbing the moisture of fearlessness and honesty. So leave me a beep and I'll get right back to you. Boop. Oh yeah, that'll scare away creditors, boy. Send them on a super freak out. Oh, have you ever been on stage using a microphone talking to people and you think to yourself, whoa, this could be my job? I've had different ways of looking at my job. You know, I got to tell you something. I saw a clip of myself from 20 years ago, and apparently I thought back then that people just paid to watch me drink and smoke. And now, since they changed the laws, I got to use words and other such trickery. Hey, you know why you can't smoke in a bar anymore? Me! I'm the reason. I still remember when they lowered the blood alcohol content from 0.10 to 0.08. I said, no problem. I'll just put on another 75 pounds. It's a math problem. That's all it is, and I'm not saying that makes it any easier for you, because, you know, math's hard. It's the universal language. Everything runs on math. That's how we figure everything out. That's why this country's in such shite, because we're terrible at math. I mean, out of 200 nations on this planet, we rank 193rd. I don't even know if those numbers are correct. Oh, that's how bad I suck at math. But I found a problem on the internet. And I told you it's a third grade math problem, okay? Third grade level. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell it for you now and see if anybody can guess it, okay? Okay, good. This is a third grade level, so it shouldn't be too hard. A man imprisoned by his own self-awareness boards a train in New York bound for Chicago. He is carrying an empty notebook that he must fill with brutally honest, soul-wrenching poetry before he reaches Chicago. He's wearing a cape with a raven on it. The train is traveling at a speed that is unknown. Meanwhile, on a warm day at Venice Beach, a patchouli-rigging folk singer is playing his songs for passerbys. Oh, at the end of the day, he asks a palm reader for a ride back in Hollywood, not realizing that neither one of them knows where they are. Now, neither the tortured poet or the patchouli-rigging folk singer will ever make it to Chicago. So the question that must be answered is, who will get there first? I'll tell you who'll get there first. Nobody. It doesn't matter. The hell with it. The hell with the whole goddamn math problem. The hell with math itself. The hell with the train. The hell with the folk singer. The hell with the poet. The hell with the cape. The hell with the raven. We'll keep the raven. I like ravens. The hell with the whole damn thing. It really doesn't matter. You know, 6 of one, half a dozen of another. Am I right? Yeah. You can lead a horse to water, but you better be strong and determined if you're going to drown the damn thing. When in Rome, stay in a hotel. You build your castles out of sand, you're playing at a beach. Jack, be nimble. Jack, be quick. Then you can kick down my office door and demand a raise. Sticks and stones might break my bones, but so would an 80-pound carrot. Folks! Well, let's face it. If it weren't for me, these clothes would be in a pile right there. Okay. This is probably a really bad time to bring this up. But I don't want to be a comic anymore. I want to quit comedy, man. I want to become a storm chaser. Could you see that, man? Ooh, Bob Rubin, storm chaser. I'll start off easy. Maybe go after a slow-moving cold front. Maybe I'll attach some lightning bolts to my Uncle Billy and make him yell out, chasing him around the yard. Or maybe I'll just start chasing down sunny days. Maybe I'll just change my name to Sunny Days and start singing country western. Boy, oh boy, my mom would have been proud of me seeing me in that storm chaser's uniform with that junior radar patch. Oh, yeah. My mom, man. I still remember the first time she saw me perform. She came up to me afterwards and went, I don't get it. You're weird, I'll give you that. But I don't get it. I looked at her and I said, I'm weird, Mom. I'm weird. Let me ask you something, Mom. Who was the one that put that spinning dinosaur head above my crib when my arms were too short to take it down? Huh, Mom? Who's the one that took me to see Fantasia? Huh, Mom? Who's the one that made me dress up one night a year like a freak? I didn't even know which night it was, and make me go to strange houses and beg for candy. Huh, Mom? And here's the real kicker. Who's the one that read me all those Dr. Seuss books and never ever told me that he'd never write another book again? Horton here's a who. Horton here's a who. Horton's through here and a who. Weird, Mom. Let me tell you something. You practically walked me by the hand to that first hit of acid. And then that's not something they tell you about. It's like you got to be afraid of the acid flashback, you know? They're not really copping to the fact whether it's a dangerous drug or not, but they're saying that the dangerous effect is when you get the flashbacks, boy. Ooh, yes, be afraid of the flashbacks. You better fear the flashbacks. Are you kidding me? I embrace them. I'm telling you something, if it weren't for flashbacks, the last 20 minutes would have been dead silent. I guarantee it. No, but you know what they don't tell you about are the lost moments, you know, the lost moments on acid. That's a little bit scary, you know. Like you could be out having a beer with your friend, you know, having a great time, and you're going, wow, this is a great beer. I'm having a great time, what great friends, the music's great, and all of a sudden you ripped out of there and you're in a bank wearing a suit trying to secure a loan. No, that's the fear that I live with. I live with a terrible fear that one day I'll wake up and I'm in a bank wearing a suit trying to secure a loan. It says here, Mr. Rubin, that you're a storm chaser. Yes, sir, that's right, I'm a storm chaser. Uh-huh. And it says here you were a comedian for 35 years. Oh, yes, sir, I did that for all those years. Uh-huh. It says here in 1980 you sold seeds door to door. That's right, sir, I sold seeds door to door. And I just want to tell you something. If you'll give me the money, what I'm going to do is use it to start a Kickstarter campaign. And the money I raise from that, I'm going to use to take tap and dance lessons. And then I'm going to enter some beauty projects. And when I win those, I'm going to take that one. What the fuck am I doing in a bank? Everybody on the ground! Down on the fucking ground! Now, now, now! Man, my pipes are shut.